Hare Krishna. So today is a very, very auspicious day. Today is the auspicious appearance day of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Today is Bhadrabha's Krishna Paksh Ekadashi, that is the appearance day of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is a Vaikuntha man, is a Prabhupada man, is a ISKCON man, is a BBT man. Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, his life is full dedication to Prabhupada and ISKCON. So, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, he appeared on the 14th of August 1944 in Delhi. That was the day which is coming after Srila Prabhupada's appearance day. And Srila Prabhupada's appearance day comes the day after Janmashtami. That means after Janmashtami, it's Prabhupada's appearance, and after Prabhupada's appearance, one day gap, we have appearance day of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is very, very dear to Srila Prabhupada. Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is teaching us from his life the most important aspect to advance in Krishna consciousness, that is Acharya Upasana. In Bhagavad Gita, 13th chapter, Krishna tells to Arjuna 20 aspects of knowledge, of which Acharya Upasana, being close to Acharya. So, Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is teaching us how to be close to the Acharya, the founder Acharya, that is Srila Prabhupada. Right from his birth, he is following Srila Prabhupada. The year 1944 is the year when Srila Prabhupada started the magazine Back to Godhead. So, Srila Prabhupada, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is teaching us how to follow Srila Prabhupada and go back to Godhead. Srila Gurudev, he himself has gone back to Godhead, and is teaching with his life how to follow Prabhupada. Like Srila Prabhupada appeared in the year 1896. That was the year when Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur did the international preaching by sending books to internationally different countries. So similarly, in the year 1944, Srila Prabhupada started Back to Godhead, and this was the year when Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj comes, and is coming very close to Srila Prabhupada, and he is teaching us the principle Acharya Upasana. I will like to highlight the closeness which Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is having for Srila Prabhupada with one incident. In the year somewhere 1998, when ISKCON Mira Road was a small temple, and Bhaktivedanta Hospital, which is in Mira Road and is nearby. So whenever His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj comes to ISKCON Mira Road, he also goes to the hospital to have some health checkup. So one of the doctors, that is an Ayurvedic doctor, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, he is a gold medalist in Ayurveda and very expert in checking the pulses, and he checked His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's pulse, and he saw that Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's pulses, and he was amazed. That day he did not tell anything. The next day he called all his doctor friends and said, "What kind of man is Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj? He is not an ordinary personality. He is something special." Others asked, "What is it?" He said that in an ordinary person, the pulses which is active is Garga and Jabura. There are two pulses which is active. And the third pulse, which is Saraswati, is active for those who are meditating in Himalayas for thousands and thousands of years. So what is Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj meditating on? His third pulse, Saraswati, is also active. What is he meditating on? Who is he meditating on? So Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is meditating on Srila Prabhupada. The day, right from his birth, he's showing that be close to Prabhupada. That's why his birth, his appearance is very close to Prabhupada's appearance. And in the year 1967, May 1st, he came to ISKCON, Montreal, and he was having darshan, and his name and address was taken. And in the year, because May 1st was on a holiday, like in St. Labour's Day, so he visited some Hindu temple. So his friend suggested there is a temple, you can go there. So he went there, and his name was rooted. And every month there used to be some letter asking for donation. And in 1968, year after, on few days, the temple president wrote a letter saying that 31st of May, can you come, because our spiritual master, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada is coming. He said, okay, I can come. Because Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is born in Delhi in the Punjabi family. They have an tradition of rendering physical service, car seva. So he said yes, and we came to the temple on 31st of May. And the temple president said, tomorrow is June 1st. Our spiritual master is going to come. Can you do some service? He said, yes, I'll come for that. And he told him to clean Prabhupada's room, and that was the first service. And from that day till May 5th, 2024, Gurudev has been serving Srila Prabhupada from the depth of his heart. So what is Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj 31st meditating on? Is meditating on Srila Prabhupada. He cleaned the room for almost 4 hours. He cleaned it, and the next day when he met Prabhupada, he said, I'm going to dedicate my life to Srila Prabhupada. And he used to attend all the lectures which Prabhupada used to give for 3 months. And the next year, 27th of May 1969, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj receives a letter from Prabhupada saying that you are initiated and your name is Gopal Krishna, and he got his beads. So in this way, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was always meditating. That is 1967, and this incident which the doctor saw the pulse was 1998. So he says that what is he meditating on? He's meditating Srila Prabhupada's, he's meditating on Srila Prabhupada's instructions, Srila Prabhupada's orders, Srila Prabhupada's desires, And so much so that whatever instructions Prabhupada gave, he made the GBC, Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, the GBC of India, and he rendered this service till 2024 May 5th. So, in this way, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj has been meditating on Prabhupada. He is very close to Prabhupada. We can see that Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, if you see his mobile number will be with the 0191896. That is, these are the last 7 digits. This number is actually the birthday of Srila Prabhupada. 191896. These are the last 6 digits. So whether it is 9223 in the beginning or 9820 in the beginning, but the last digits is the special date of birthday of Srila Prabhupada. So much so that Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj meditation of Prabhupada, that Prabhupada's instruction, that he fulfilled Prabhupada's desire of having 18 temples in east of Kailash. So in Delhi. So he not only did that, but he established more than 20 plus temples in Delhi, which is a very Herculean task, a difficult task. In the year 1995 or so, that was the time Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was struggling to construct a temple in Delhi, east of Kailash, the glory of India. So he had a health issue, such a health issue that it was almost that everybody was thinking is admitted in the hospital, and he has got a big heart stroke, and his survival will be very thin chance of survival. So in this time, one of the disciples of Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, Urmila Devi Mataji, our god sister, and wife of Krishna Priya Prabhu, Dr. Krishna Priya Prabhu. So she took Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's Janma Patrika, that is birth chart, and gave it to one of the famous astrologer. And the astrologer saw his birth chart and he said, this personality, whose chart is this, is a great personality. He is not an ordinary person. He is here and he will make number of temples. And the number of temples he is going to make is around 1008. And she was thinking, here my spiritual master is in the hospital and is serious, and it's doubtful whether he will survive. And he is saying he will make 1008 temples. And he's such a personality, wherever he walks, there is a spiritual domain. And there are demigods who are following His Holiness Gopal Krishna. This personality, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. So Urmila Devi was wondering, what is this? here one temple is not yet completed and is verge of in the hospital and is very serious and its survival is also not sure. But as the astrologer said, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj came out, survived, and he came out being more fit and enthusiastic, and he worked hard, completed this wonderful temple which is called the Glory of India, and from there he started, many more temples started coming in Punjabi Bagh and in other places. In this way, Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj added glories to Srila Prabhupada, and his meditation was to follow all the instructions. The love which he has got for Prabhupada and Krishna is unimaginable. Once the devotee asked Srila Prabhupada, what is the secret of your success? He said that my secret of success is that my uncompromising in following Srila Prabhupada's instruction, especially the instructions of strictly following the morning program. So we can everybody in this know that Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is always there for Mangalarti. That is the love he has got for Krishna. Whether he is coming to Mumbai from America at 2 o'clock in the night, he will find him at the altar at 4:30 to Aarti follow the Rasa Bihari. Wherever in the world, he will be there for the Mangalarti. It is not an easy task, like coming for Mangalarti every day. That too after a very late night program, that coming to the bed at say 2 o'clock and again getting up early. And this is not one day, but it is every day, day after day. So this is the love he has got. And his love for distributing Srila Prabhupada books is unmatched. He inspired his disciples and other devotees to distribute books. So East of Kailash, in Delhi, they distribute books in crores, lakhs, the Bhagavad Gita and other books. So in this way, Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is focusing on the instructions which were given by Srila Prabhupada, and also the focusing on that service which is going to please Srila Prabhupada, that is studying Prabhupada books and distributing Prabhupada books. And this is what he always focuses on. So in this way, we can see that His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is meditating on Srila Prabhupada. That's why he is very close. Recently, as his age, it crossed after say age of 75, he started slowing down. Otherwise, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is even with a lot of health issues, problems of heart, he used to be very active, and even young devotees find it difficult to match his pace. One devotee wanted to meet Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, so he saw Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj in the morning in Bombay and in the afternoon in Delhi, and again he finds him in the evening in a third place. So in this way, following him was very difficult. But out of love for Srila Prabhupada, he took all the pain and lovingly served Srila Prabhupada as his GBC man, as his BBT man, and he served as a spiritual master and taken a lot of responsibilities, and smilingly he performed on these activities just to please Prabhupada. That is, keeping Prabhupada in the center is his center of his life. That is what he is teaching through his life. Uh, so, for all of us, we can take inspiration from His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj that if we want to be successful in life, we should be close to Srila Prabhupada. Whether it's distributing Srila Prabhupada books, studying Srila Prabhupada books, and be connected with the devotees. Never say, always be in ISKCON and never leave ISKCON. This has been his way of living and this is one of his teaching. So that gradually, as His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj started winding up his pastimes, we can find that he slowed down, and even in this that is close to his winding up his pastime, we can find that he was very active and he, as wanted to be like Prabhupada. Prabhupada used to say, even devotees used to say, Prabhupada, take this. He said, no, don't bereft me from rendering service to Srila Prabhupada. I want to serve Krishna as Arjuna served Krishna actively in the battlefield. I want to serve and lead the body. Similarly, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj till his last breath was serving, and his health was totally not so good. And doctors told him to take rest, but because it was a service, there was a new temple coming up in Dehradun, and also it was a ISKCON, the bureau meeting, that is the GBC of India. So he, in spite of his bad health, he came to Dehradun to did the Bhumi Puja, and up next day he fell down in the bathroom, and his ribs in the chest got injured, and still he was not aware what's happening, but he did his morning Gaurmita Aarti, and then he told his servant that's pain in the chest, and he was taken to the hospital in Dehradun, and that he finished his pastimes. So from Ekadashi, Ananta Ekadashi to the Dwadashi, he has been serving Srila Prabhupada and always been close to Srila Prabhupada. From his lifetime, he is teaching us we should be close to Prabhupada. That is success of our life. And in this way, being close to Srila Prabhupada, serving his home, he finished his pastime, and he successfully went back to Godhead. 1944 was the year when the magazine Back to Godhead was published, started. So that is the easy formula for going back to Godhead. Srila Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is showing from his lifestyle is that we be close to Srila Prabhupada, Acharya Upasana, be close to the Acharya, the founder Acharya Prabhupada, and we will also make our life successful and go back home, back to Godhead. So on this special day of Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj Vyas Puja, I beg at his lotus feet that he showers his mercy on me so that I can render some service to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev and try to make my life successful. Hare Krishna.